Hello, and welcome to another This Month in Datadog. My name is Jeremy, and I'm the Director of Technical Community at Open Source. As always, we'll update you on our latest features, product announcements, events, community projects, and more. And now, This Month in Datadog, March 2022. Pivot from dashboards to relevant pages with customizable context links. Context links connect your dashboard widgets with other pages in Datadog. They bring more cohesion to your organizational workflows and empower your teammates to take further action. You can even link third-party applications that you've integrated into your workflows. You're able to customize the context links for any generic widget, create your own links, override default links, and promote or hide links. You can also use variables, time ranges, query variables, and dashboard template variables for even greater control. Run synthetic tests in CI/CD with the new Datadog GitHub action. Trigger your Datadog synthetic tests directly in your GitHub CI/CD workflows to block deployment and synthetic test failures. This allows you to use the same test suite during the development of your applications and services as you're using for proactive monitoring and production. Analyze Ruby code performance with Datadog Continuous Profiler. Our Continuous Profiler, which provides low overhead, code-level performance insights, is now generally available for Ruby applications. Continuous Profiler is always on in production, so you can view how your Ruby code holds up under real-world conditions and identify which segments of your codebase can be optimized. That was just a sneak peek of the many features we've released this month. For a complete roundup, visit the link shown. This month, we put the spotlight on monitoring the security and compliance posture of your Azure environment with Datadog. Here's Sandy to tell you more.
Thanks, Jeremy. Misconfigurations are a leading cause of cloud breaches and will continue to be for the foreseeable future. This risk challenges leaders to assess the sustainability of their security practices. Continuous monitoring across 100% of resource types is a proven and reliable method of mitigating the vulnerability of misconfiguration. Datadog's Cloud Security Posture Management, CSPM, enables companies to detect and prevent security incidents through real-time monitoring of misconfigurations. We do this by tracking the compliance posture of cloud environments in accordance with industry standards and regulatory frameworks. Datadog CSPM supports numerous frameworks such as CIS, PCI, SOC 2, GDPR, and more. We also automate evidence collection for audits and catch misconfigurations that could leave your organization vulnerable to attacks. We're excited to announce that we've now expanded our CSPM offering to the Azure platform. The product now scans and detects misconfigurations of key Azure resources, such as app services, storage accounts, and network security groups. Since this is built on top of the existing Datadog Azure integration, it does not require any configuration changes and can be enabled in just one click. This allows you to quickly and easily get your first compliance report and configuration recommendations. Within minutes of enabling the product, Datadog CSPM starts detecting configurations in all of the assets that reside in Azure subscriptions. It then audits the configurations and computes the security posture score to assess risk across all cloud assets. Further, it then generates actionable reports based on regulatory frameworks to assist in triaging findings. Our detection engineers and security researchers curate and assign qualitative ratings to compliance validations to help your team focus on what requires your immediate attention. For each compliance check, Datadog CSPM provides the full list of properly and misconfigured resources, along with their detailed configurations. We leverage existing observability data in the product to build a more actionable and relevant view of misconfigurations. This right view of the data allows engineers to triage and remediate findings more rapidly than traditional methods. Each compliance check comes with detailed step-by-step remediation instructions and an explanation about what check is being performed and why it is important to maintain the recommended configuration. On top of everything we've discussed regarding the security posture overview and the compliance reports, you also get highly granular access to the results of the checks performed on your infrastructure. This can be used to investigate your resources and start asking questions about your cloud assets using the facets on the left in a straightforward yet powerful query language. Thanks for your time. For more information on Datadog CSPM and our cloud security platform, please visit the link below. Back to you, Jeremy.
Each month, we gather around the Waterbowl to recognize contributions from the Datadog community. Cecilia, what do we have this month?
This month, we'd like to highlight a blog post by Brenda Tang of Food Panda. Headquartered in Singapore, foodpanda is the largest food and grocery delivery platform in Asia outside of China and operates in 15 different countries across Asia and Europe. foodpanda's data warehouse is built on Google's BigQuery, and as the company grew, so did their cloud costs. The team began to use BigQuery reservations to manage the usage of both flat rate and on-demand pricing. They purchased annual slots to guarantee baseline performance and additional flex slots during peak hours. To better understand their slot utilization, the team at foodpanda set up monitoring, including using Datadog dashboards and monitors, as well as Google Analytics. This visibility helps them to optimize flex slot usage, and foodpanda was able to reduce 45% of their BigQuery bill. Brenda writes that the next step is further automation, such as dynamically buying flex slots whenever an alert gets triggered. Thanks for sharing, Brenda, and we're glad we were able to help.
The product designers at Datadog need to understand our users so they can improve the experience of our platform. They also need to understand how our product helps users get work done. For that, they need data. Learn how Datadog uses Datadog to gain visibility into the Datadog user experience by visiting this engineering blog post. A core challenge for threat detection engineering is reproducing common attack behavior. To meet this growing demand, we're happy to announce Stratus Red Team, an open source project created to emulate common attack techniques directly in your cloud environment. Stratus Red Team allows you to easily execute offensive techniques against live environments and validate your threat detection logic end to end. The recording for the Datadog on Rust episode we mentioned last month has been posted. View it on YouTube. Datadog is built on community. From the engineers and SREs whose feedback helps us continually improve, to the developers who share integrations that broaden the Datadog ecosystem, Datadog Summit is our celebration of community. We're excited to be back in person. The next Datadog Summit will be held on April 13th in Denver. We hope you'll join us to meet and learn from others in the community, as well as from people in the Datadog team. Stay tuned for future Datadog Summits across the globe. That wraps up this month's episode. If you have a question, comment, or suggestion for a future episode, comment below or email us. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for future episodes of This Month in Datadog. See you next month.